It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Web3 on the streets trying to consume some bills for the eve so I can get some skills. Rolling in my ride, stacker bills. Blockchain warriors at the break of dawn. Adrian and Danny, legends being born. System breakers, we rewriting the code. Stacking up skills while we lighten your load. Those who hold tokens know just what it means. NFT visions, turning into dreams. Freedom ain't free, but we building the key. Web3 revolution, yeah, that's the decree. Chain breakers, setting you free. Masters of memes, building your legacy. Chain breakers, stack and believe. Digital soldiers, plant that seed, watch it breathe. Projects we build like castles in the sky. Interviews dropping, watch those metrics fly. Giveaways spinning, fortunes to claim. Supporting the stackers, that's the name of the game. This ain't no trend, it's a movement with soul. Freedom's the mission, taking back control. Generations rising, value over gold. Breaking the chains that the system has sold. Just hit the east side of the blockchain scene, where ballers stake tokens and builders convene. If knowledge is power and freedom's the goal, then stackers the key to unlocking your soul. Kings and queens rising, soldiers deploy, commanders and knights, the systems destroy. Mean militia armed with digital might, financial freedom, our God-given right. The brand hackers mission, clear in our sight, coaching the masses to win in this fight. When the dust settles and chains are all broke, we'll stand as the leaders who help the world woke. Chain breakers, no, setting you free. Masters of memes, building your legacy. Chain breakers, come on, stack and believe.
Let's go. It's freaking Monday, baby. What a beautiful day it is. It's so good to have you guys back here. Welcome to Chain Breakers. We have a lot of exciting stuff to cover today. We got Danny in the house. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and bring in Danny. What's up, Danny?
Yo.
How you doing, brother?
Out here slaving for the man.
Slaving for the man.
Yeah.
Well, we got a great show ahead of you guys. Let's go ahead and just jump right into it.
Welcome to the Chain Breakers, where we don't play by their rules and we sure as hell don't ask for permission. This is the show for the rebels, the builders, and the warriors of Web3. And we're tearing down the old systems, one skill, one project, and one blockchain at a time. And we're building a new economy that's powered by freedom, AI, NFTs, and Stacker. Every day we're bringing you the real talk, the projects that are worth betting on, the people who are actually making moves, and the plays that we believe will set you and your future free. Giveaways, we got them. Skills, we're stacking them. And chains, we're breaking them. This is the new frontier, and this is the Chain Breakers. Now let's get to work.
Hey, how you like that?
Took you all weekend to make that, didn't it?
No, I did it in 1 hour. It only took me 1 hour to do that. I have been busy, fam. I putting in the time yesterday. I was locked in all day. Had some incredible meetings with some amazing investors, amazing people, and we got an amazing week ahead of us here. We really do. We got an amazing week. That was a pretty badass intro, if I didn't say so myself. Just some clips from our shows. Those are just some of the recent shows. I could go back to the beginning and throw some other ones in there. Those are our recent ones. So we'll continue to spice it up, put more of the guests in there. But we had to throw Unify in the intro, so he'll be in there now. And we got a new little format going on here. So very grateful to see you guys today. What's up, everybody in the chat? Let's see who's here. We got PT003, OG Gamer Gangsta, Sleepy Squirrel. We got Rye. We got RC Hype. Well, who else do we got? We got Z. We got Osama. He said, holy shit, crazy intro. We got OG. Let's see here. We got Max. What's up? And we got the Meme King. What's going on, Meme King? Good to see you, brother. Good to have you here. I actually met with the Meme King yesterday, and we worked a master plan. There's some amazing stuff that's going to be happening this week from all the plans that we put together, but we'll dive into that more in the rest of this episode today. So with that being said,
master plan.
A master plan. Yes, we got a master plan in the works right now between he and I. If we're going to win, we got to play the game. We got to play chess. We got to play 4-dimensional chess, not just 3D chess, but 4-dimensional chess. So we're trying to elevate the game here with Skill Stacker and in Web3. And we're going to be doing it differently than everybody else is in Web3. And that's totally okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at the market cap right now, or just the market in general, just a little market update. Come back in here. Make sure you guys can see us. There we go. Yeah, so what we got going on right now is Bonk is down 10%, WLD's down, OKB's down, Link is down, CRO's down, GT's down, bunch of stuff's down, kind of a mixed bag. And even Solana, if we come over here and look at just Solana, pretty much all down. Everything's down. You got HNT down, Fartcoin's down, Useless is down 20%, Trolls down, Pyth is down, a lot of stuff is down. And ETH, if you look here, is at 190, or ETH Sol is at 198.31. If we come over here,
that got me yesterday.
Did it?
I waited for it to drop to like 200. I went in on a long and I wasn't paying attention. I was working on the house, and then it dropped, got liquidated.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Well, if you
Got
look
to
at
pay to play
of the whole market right now, we're at 3.76 trillion. This thing is going down, down, down. With fear over on the 39 side. So we're starting to move towards fear and away from greed. People are getting scared with what's going on right now, which is hilarious to me. This is the time when you buy that fear, when you double down, you build up your liquidity. That's why you got to be a skill stacker. Altcoin season, we're at 50. We're halfway in the middle between Bitcoin and altcoins. So we are getting ready to gear up for something really big that's coming. And Bitcoin's down to 108. I think it's going to go.
Well, the new Trump token launched this morning.
Yeah, WLFI or whatever.
World Liberty Fi.
Here it is. Here it is. Look at that. It's already down.
It was at 29 cents this morning.
Yeah, 29 cents right now. Yeah, it was at 30. Yeah. It hit 39, and it's always down all the way down to 24 right now. I wish they would show a shorter term. Let's see if you can find a shorter term one here. If I click on this, CoinMarketCap's not that great in terms of seeing those time frames. I want to see like a 1 hour chart of what this looks like. But if we look here, we got a total amount of volume, $2.26 billion in volume, which is just insane. Can you imagine getting something like this on Block Zero?
Yeah.
Dude, how insane would that be?
But the problem is Eric Trump and his brother own 56% of the supply.
Dear Lord.
Yeah. So
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. So that's what's going on there. You got an ETH down to 4,300. Tether, you got XRP down to 276. This is the time to fill up your XRP bag. Solana 198.30. USDC, we got Doge here at 21 cents. Tron, Cardano, Chainlink. Cardano's still here at number 10, but Chainlink's Cardano's down to 80 cents. So another really good buying opportunity. I see all these as big buying opportunities. All right, let's get into the next one here. Look at this, and that's okay. Here we go. Let's bring this down. Let's look at our chart. Look at this nice big green candle that we got this morning.
There we go.
That was beautiful right there. That's a nice green candle. And that's the first, I'm sure, of many that we're going to see this week. But look at this chart. Let's look back at August, because it is now officially September 1st. Can't believe it. If you guys thought August was epic, look at this. Look at this was August.
Man, I'm going to tell you what. Did you see what Joe made on the first drop?
He did. We'll talk about that for sure. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Pretty freaking impressive. I'm not surprised though. That guy's an animal, man. He shows up and he makes moves. Well, we're going to have an amazing rest of the show here. We'll talk a little bit more about Money Masters in a minute, but right now we're at where we had in 24 hours, just shy of 10 grand in volume. So that's pretty low compared to where we've been in terms of volume. I think just because the liquidity has been coming out of the market, people are having a little harder time spending and investing their money, but we're still at a $3.1 million market cap with our trajectory going much further beyond that. Now, I want to just give this disclaimer, and I'm going to start doing this on our shows. I'm not giving financial advice. I want you guys to do your own research. I'm not any of my giveaways and the spins. These are all for members of our community. I'm not just doing this for anybody. These people are actual members who are buying, who are validated their coins, who've been part of our skill stacker community. So this is not lotteries, not raffles, anything like this. This is for member-driven rewards that we're giving back to our community. So I just want to make sure that you guys understand that this is all for entertainment purposes, just sharing what we're doing on our journey and what's working for us, telling our stories and sharing projects that we think are actually going to be a huge success in the market. So, and we're not always going to hit 100, right? Even the best baseball players, they freaking miss 7 out of the 10 shots that they take. So the swings that they take. So just understand that. Want you guys to be aware that we're giving you the best information and knowledge that we have based on our experiences, but do your own research. This is not financial advice. Okay. With that being said, let's keep this thing popping and rolling. Let's go over to the meme militia. Now that we've looked at that, we are sitting at 930 holders there, which is pretty amazing. We're going to get into some big news today. We had a big sale over the weekend. Where was it? 7 SOL sale. Somebody bought this night off the floor for 7 SOL. Pretty incredible deal. Very, very smart. Yeah. So if you're one of those people that had that opportunity to snatch that up, this is going to be a 20, 30, 40, 50 SOL night here. It's just a matter of time. So I just want to make sure you guys are aware of these opportunities that are here. We're currently sitting at a 3.358 Solana floor, which is pretty freaking amazing. Only 43 listed out of 555 with 117 owners and a market cap of $329,000. Let's see here. What else do we got? I
just got a notification from Coinbase that World Liberty Fi is tradable now.
Whoa, that was fast.
Yeah.
That was very, very fast. That's insane. I wonder what they had to pay to make that happen.
They don't care. They got money.
Yep. Okay, so let's come over here real quick, show you guys something. This is the Meme Militia Commander raffle. So if you guys saw right here, let me go find a commander. Somebody dumped one. Here we go. There's one for cheap right now. Look at this one. So you got one here for $1,600. Somebody's just trying to make some cash. 7.8 SOL. This is a crazy good deal on a commander. But if you want to snag up a commander, there's an opportunity to get one, to enter in, to only spend $25 to have your chance to win one of these. I'm only selling 100 tickets, and this is for members only. You got to have 100. There's only 100 tickets available, and it's $25 a ticket. And someone's going to win this commander. This is a freaking beautiful piece. It's a very important part. It's the second most powerful player underneath the king and the queen. The king and the queen basically have the same amount of spins. You get 5 spins on the wheel. If you have a king or a queen, you get 4 spins if you have a commander, as well as the additional payouts when you're a meme militia holder. So that's another really, really cool thing. And I wanted to make sure you guys were aware of that. There's a bunch of giveaways going on. So let me just come back in here. ZK's been doing a giveaway. We've had a ton of stuff happening over the weekend. We had some really great turnouts for our Sunday service. 180 people tuned into our Sunday service. We did one
Speaking
on Saturday. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm pulling mine today. So if you haven't got in, get on my alt account because I'm still suspended for another 24 hours.
Well, there you go. There you go.
10,000 stacker.
Our 1,000 stacker giveaway that we did over the weekend. I've got most of those sent out. There's still, I think, 3 or 4 more I got to send out, but we had 337 people that tuned into that. So we've been having some pretty staggering numbers, bro. 853 people on our last episode on Friday of the show. You know, we're getting some pretty impressive numbers across the board on everything that we're doing. So we be winning, bruh.
Yeah.
We stay winning. So that's all really, really good news. One thing I do want to share is today is supposed to be the day that we release our staking. We have officially launched version 2 of staking on the DevNet. I am sending over some Solana to the development team to push that. It'll probably be, if it happens today still, which I'm hoping for, just give us some grace here. It may happen tomorrow morning or in the middle of the night tonight, but we are pushing this thing live for you guys to be able to start doing staking again. Version 2 of staking and moving whatever stacker you have into that. And what we're doing is we're increasing the amount of fiat currency that we're going to give back to you guys every month. So we have 2 staking systems right now, version 1 and version 2. When you move over to version 2, I'm going to have $10,000 a month going back to all the people who stake. That's going to be split. So if you're holding 10% of everything that's in that pool, you're going to be getting $1,000 of that 10 grand. So something to be thinking about. The more you stake, the more of that pool that you can earn. And it's going to be a soft stake. So you will be able to unstake it once you stake if you need that liquidity for some reason. So even though you lock it for 6 months, you're still going to be able to claim your rewards as far as whatever that for that previous month was. But for the future months, you're not going to be able to get those rewards if you unstake early. So just something to think about.
Are we still receiving locked stacker?
Nope. There will no longer be a held stacker anymore. So it's going to be a completely different system, way better system, no vulnerabilities. Nobody can create fake things, or we have zero vulnerabilities on this one. We've learned a lot over these last 90 days since we launched the last version. And now that we're pushing out version 2, we want to get as many of those people over to our second version. Not only that, but I want to announce, this is kind of a soft official announcement of we're going to be launching our governance, meaning we are going to have our grand council, which is how people are going to be making decisions on behalf of SkillStacker, the initial founders of the SkillStacker community. I am not going to be the only founder. Danny's a founder. Don's a founder. Mean King's a founder. Lazy Man's a founder. All of these gentlemen and people who have staked their stacker, you have to stake it in order to be part of this. You're going to stake your stacker. And once you've done that, you're going to be invited in to be part of the Grand Council. Now, there are going to be 3 tiers of the Grand Council. There's going to be the actual board, or the kings and queens, if you will. There's going to be the commanders, and then there's going to be essentially the knights in a sense, but there's also going to be a kind of the people who are part that can have a voice, but the real insights and where the decisions are going to be made are going to be at that top 3rd level. So you have to have a certain amount of tokens, and they have to be staked for a certain amount of time. So I'm going to release all the details of that over this next week and a half, as we start to transition people from version 1 over into version 2. So this is something that you just really want to start thinking about, is when we release version 2 today, get as much over there as you possibly can and start claiming your rewards on that before everybody else starts jumping on. Because if you don't jump on it, you're going to miss your opportunity to claim these rewards of the 10 grand. And then we have version 1 where we'll still have rewards there, but it's not going to be as big. And the goal is to get people moved over. Everybody that's coming over from version 1 to version 2 that's going to be part of our Grand Council is going to get a special NFT. And certain people are going to get a full set of NFTs. Some people are going to get 1 or 2, and the other one will get at least 1 NFT for moving over. So they're going to get a reward for bringing over, which is going to be our investment NFTs. So something to think about there. That's not going to be coming out for a little bit, but that is coming. I just want to make you guys aware of all those things. So there's a lot to cover there. But anything else you want to add to that, Danny?
No, man, I've just been busy all weekend trying to get this house ready.
Absolutely.
That's been my focus.
Let me get over to the last thing here, and I will do Sky. Here we go. Let me pull this link up. I got to get this Sky Pilots. Okay, I don't know why it's not saving my browser history here. I can't see what's going on in the chat either, but let me pull this up. Give me a second here.
Let's fucking go. Send it. Hey, y'all. GM.
Make sure you share this out with people. Let them know what we're doing here. Where is it at? I'm going to find it. I had a busy morning here. Let's see here. I was up at 4:35 a.m. Come on. Where are you at? Come on. It can't be that far. Okay, I'm just going to have to go to Discord and pull it from Discord because I have the link here in Discord. I'm going to share my screen with you guys and show you it in Discord here. Make sure I'm logged into my wallet before I share. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Come in and log into that admin. All right. Come into this guy, my direct messages. Thank you to Chief Dope Fox for bringing us in. But you guys have probably seen this. We are going to be launching this. It sounded like there was a little bit of delay on their end, but I'm going to confirm. Now let me go ahead and share my screen. You guys may have seen this last week, but I just want to bring this back to your attention here. Come up in here. We are now going to have a wheel. Will you be able to go spin yourself? This hasn't been customized. They're finishing up the UI on this today, as well as all the admin dashboard stuff. So there's the dashboard. We can customize this. You can see under customize, I have the NFT rewards that I'm going to be dropping in here. So I'll be uploading NFTs into here so you guys can win these on the wheel. All the users, you can see all the users on here. All the offers that I'm making, offer configuration. These guys are busting their butts. The groups, the rewards data, Discord roles. So this is going to all be connected. And once you have these roles, you're going to verify your wallet. You're going to verify your tokens. And then every time you make a buy, that's going to get you, based on what meme militia you have, that's going to get you spins on the wheel. So we're closing in on this, you guys. This is coming to a close in terms of this being launched. I was hoping it's going to be today. It looks like it's probably going to be Tuesday or Wednesday, but you can see we're not playing around. This isn't like, is it coming? This is here. Like, here we go. Like it's working, it's functioning. It doesn't look the way that it's going to look when we finish it, but we're working as fast and as hard as we can to get this out to you guys so that I don't have to do this anymore and do all these addresses manually. So a lot of good stuff. Governance is coming. The wheel is coming. Version 2 of staking is coming. New meme militia collection that we have that's coming. Updates to the website that have already been made. We're leveling up the show. We've got some strategic partnerships that I can't release yet. Contract that was actually just signed this morning. Contract that was actually done and locked in this morning for another partnership, which is going to be huge for you guys. You'll love that. More investors that are coming. So just all amazing things. We're making progress. And I just want to report that stuff back to you guys so you know that this is a really good time for you to be getting Stacker. The anything under 10 million is just a really, really good time for you guys to get in. So just want
because once it gets over 10, it's not going to be stoppable.
Yeah. I'm not allowed anymore to say anything else regarding that because it's not financial advice. I can't make any income claims. I can't do any of that. But your guys are in great hands. And I think you guys probably know that by now, just by who I am and how I've showed up here every single day of the week. I don't know any other founders that are showing up every day of the week, doing spaces, doing live streams. And we're going to $1 billion market cap. It's just a matter of time. I don't know when that's going to happen or how that's going to happen. I got a roadmap to make that happen, but I'm very confident in making that a reality. And I know Brand Butler will be $1 billion company. So, which is also part of the ecosystem. So with that being said, I got a little bit of news. There's
always a journey to get to the top. It's never overnight.
And we're not trying to get there overnight. We're not even trying to get there in a month or 6 months. We want this to be climb, consolidate, get the people out who are the unworthy, let them remove themselves and let the worthy show up. And I'm seeing people like ZK. I'm seeing people like Dawn. I'm seeing people like you, Danny, and Meme King and Lazy Man. I'm seeing so many people, and Z, and there's another guy, Xander, I think. There's so many people with Santa Decides. Like, there's so many people showing up for this community and believing in what we're doing. And those are the people we want more of. We want more of those people. And so the people who are leaving now, awesome. I'm glad. I'm happy for them. And that's just the way that we gotta do this, right? The worthy will let them go about their business and go chase the shitters that they want to chase. That's totally
hey man, there's nothing wrong with chasing shitters.
There's nothing wrong with chasing shitters. If that's the game you want to play, play the game. So, all right, let's jump into a little bit of news. Hope I can verify my keystone. Yeah, you'll be able to verify everything. And we got Queen and Jose and Sebastian and the Tyler and Mr. Dia, my boy. What's up, my fam? And Lee, what's going on, Lee? Good to see you back here. And Meme Babe, of course. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into a little bit of news. You guys ready for some news? Crypto funds see $2.5 billion in inflows despite falling Bitcoin and Ethereum prices. CoinShares reported nearly $2.5 billion in inflows to crypto funds last week. This is a very sharp reversal from the $1.4 billion in outflows the week before. Most of these inflows came into exchange-traded products, ETPs, which are structured investment vehicles tied to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other assets. Even though Bitcoin fell below 108,000 and Ethereum dipped under 4,300, institutional and retail investors keep pouring money into regulated products. This is a very good sign. This shows a disconnect between short-term spot price volatility and long-term institutional conviction. It could mean the smart money sees dips as accumulation opportunities. Smart money, long-term money, sees these dips as buying opportunities, as your opportunity to accumulate. So as we've dipped from 3.7 million with Skill Stacker, which was our all-time high, down to 3 and 3.1, even hit 2.95 for a minute there. These are accumulation phases. Anything under 10 million is an accumulation phase. So those
big boys are playing with a different bag than we are, though.
That's true. Those big boys, those big boys are watching. We were having a conversation last night, Meme King and I. We were talking about that, and I'm like, can you just imagine how many people, big investors, big whales, that have seen the moves that we've made with Skill Stacker? Because what we're doing, people have said countless times now that this just doesn't happen. But how many people are sitting there watching and have been watching maybe for a month, maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months. Maybe they've been watching since the day I launched the coin, and they're just sitting back watching and seeing everything that's happening and going, wow, these guys are freaking amazing the way that they show up. They're watching us, how we show up and how we present ourselves, what we wear, the way we speak, the way we do our show, how we progress through our show of going from my home studio and in your freaking car to a freaking fully produced studio with a switcher, and you know what I mean? They're watching all of these little things and watching what we're saying and how we're getting smarter about what we're saying and what we're not saying, right? So just imagine what's going to happen over the next 6 months. As Danny was talking about, and I wanted to talk about this, Trump's WLFI token derivatives explode ahead of unlock. Open interest, outstanding active contracts on WLFI derivatives hit $950 million before a partial token unlock. That's a 45% jump in 24 hours. Trading volume spiked around 535% in a single day, reaching $4.5 billion, making WLFI the 5th most traded derivative in crypto. Pretty freaking insane. Just for some price context, WLFI trades around 34 cents, down from a peak of 40 cents. Only 5% of the supply is unlocking, but traders are betting heavily on volatility. They better not pull about another Melania coin.
They're going to.
Yeah, they will, huh?
Yeah.
Why this matters. World Liberty Financial is closely tied to the Trump family branding and has quickly become a politically charged meme coin with real derivative action. Nearly $1 billion in open interest shows Wall Street and crypto traders are treating it like a serious speculative asset, not just a joke meme coin. WLFI is becoming the first political meme coin with institutional level trading activity, providing how crypto and politics are colliding in real time. Last thing here is Jordi Visser. AI will accelerate Bitcoin adoption. Investor Jordi Visser told Anthony Pompliano that AI will shorten innovation cycles from years to weeks. Public companies which move slowly won't be able to keep up, making stocks less attractive. Dude, I've seen the way that the stock market has been providing returns to people now over the last about decade, and it's getting worse and worse and worse, especially as crypto's taking a stronger hold.
I mean, they're only talking 5%. Crypto, you're making 50%.
Exactly. Yep. So why Bitcoin is going to benefit from this? As AI increases global volatility and disrupts industries, investors will look for a durable, non-sovereign store of value. Visser argues that Bitcoin becomes the ultimate safe haven because it isn't tied to corporate profits, government policy, or innovation cycles, which is really important. We can talk I could have a whole segment on innovation cycles. It's pretty crazy to see how that all works. But a big quote here is if the innovation cycle is now sped up to weeks, how do you invest? You don't invest, you trade. And in that world, Bitcoin survives as the stable foundation. So big takeaway from this is AI could be the unexpected driver of the next Bitcoin super cycle. I love that word. Not just institutions, ETFs, or macro policy, but the investors fleeing collapsing traditional equity models. So that's your news for today. Man, we got through that quick.
So I tried to, I have an investment account that I've had for years now.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like $1,400 in tradable cash that I had in there that they hadn't done anything with.
Oh, okay.
So I tried to trade it over the weekend to buy some Bitcoin ETFs because there's just a stock portfolio is what it is.
Yeah.
So, and it wouldn't let me. I'm like, what the?
Oh man. That's
yeah. So yeah, I have a bunch of Vanguard and stuff like that in a retirement account that's
smart.
It makes money, but it's not much.
Yeah,
it don't go up fast enough.
It probably doesn't even beat inflation, the rate of inflation.
Nah.
Because rate of inflation is like, I think 10%, somewhere like that right now per year.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's wild. I want to finish this kind of couple things out here on a congratulations to members of the Skill Stacker community. As you can see here, here's our leaderboard that we got right now. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this so you know that this is fair. Let's go ahead and refresh the leaderboard inside of the Skill Stacker platform. If you haven't been in here, we got a lot of stuff happening. Posts are now having to be approved because we were getting a lot of spam. Look at that. It's a great post. So posts are now being approved manually. We got new people introducing themselves. We've had a couple people rebrand themselves, like Max here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Max rebranded himself from Max Verstappen to Max Stacker AI,
Vers-
which is freaking
I
amazing.
thought we were going to be max for stacking.
For stacking, that's a pretty good one. I like that. So lots of good content being put in here. We have the general chat going on, design feedback, the job board. So there may even be a new, somebody is looking for a video editing job. There's an opportunity there. I don't know if Chris already posted the job, but we got the mentorship call coming up today. Bless boy. So speaking of that, let's go to the leaderboard and give congratulations where it's due. Look at this. For 30 days for August, Bless boy, Usemi, and John Robles were the top 3 winners. That means Bless Boy is going to get 100,000 stacker.
Crushed it.
Usemi's going to get 50,000 stacker. And John Robles is going to get 25,000 stacker today. That's 175,000 stacker that we're going to be paying out, with Manny just close behind as number 4. Ed Block is number 5. Steven Torres, number 6. The Meme King, number 7. Don Flip, number 8. Damien, number 9. Impressive. And Don, the designer, number 10. Those are our top 10. I'll probably give you guys some stacker too, but these 3 are the ones that are going to get the big payouts for contributing to the platform this month. And we're increasing the standards of what we consider good quality content in here. So I just want to give some shout outs and some credit there. There are still a few people I have to pay out for Friday that didn't have me malicious, because I was paying out everybody that bought. So I'm catching up on that. I'm catching up still on the raids. So just hang with me. Be patient with me, guys. I'm trying to get to everybody on top of paying out everybody's rewards on the version 1 of staking. There's just so much to do right now. And so with version 2 launching and everything else that we're building, the wheel, I just need you guys to give me a little grace. Give us a little grace here. If we miss you on the wheel, just shoot us a message. Like, it's not a big deal. We'll take care of it. We'll make a note of it.
Yeah, we'll handle it. I'll be a little more available after tomorrow.
Very good.
So
very, very good. You get
speaking of, I'm going to have to say bye, Danny. I got a helper rolling up here. I need to get this taken care of.
Hey, totally. It's all good, brother. We're glad to
but
have you here.
I'll be on and in the studio tomorrow and ready to go.
Let's go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What a beautiful day. All right, guys. Well, bye, Danny.
Bye.
All right. Well, we'll continue on. We're going to get to the giveaway wheel. We're still going to do that until this wheel is officially live and ready. I was hoping we would have it ready today. Can you make it Wednesday? Okay. So got a lot of stuff going on. I got a lot of people messaging me. If I don't get back to you fast enough, just send me another message. Say, hey, just bumping this up so that I can be reminded that you're waiting for me on a response. Max versus Stack and don't sound so bad, Danny. That's pretty funny. I like your profile though, bro. The new Max profile is freaking awesome. What did Jeff Oglesby say? All it takes is one pair of eyes and 100 mil market cap is there. So keep sharing. That's what we got to do. We kind of keep showing up the way we've been showing up here. Keep doing what we're doing, and just don't give up. It's consistency that wins. What's also crazy is, if you guys can see this, you probably can't really see it that well. Yeah, it's going to be blurry as I try to zoom in. But I'm at 6,200 freaking followers right now on X. I have blown by a lot of people that I was trying to even get close to with their following. You guys have done an amazing job of showing up here on the charts for what we got going on here. So super grateful for all of you guys. 238 people on the stream right now, which is amazing. That's a great freaking turnout for a Monday on September 1st. But I want to get to the wheel and give some stacker away. Who wants some free stacker? Let me see some love, some comments, some hearts. Who wants some free stacker? Come on. I know that there's some stacker out there to give away. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's see. We're going to give it away. Today is episode 38, so I'm going to make sure we have enough on the wheel. Come in here. I'm going to add something else. I'm going to add an NFT. There we go. I'm just going to surprise you with the NFT. I'm going to put one on the wheel. You're not going to know what it is. A very, very kind gentleman gifted me an NFT over the weekend that I'm in love with, and I'm going to put it on the wheel. This thing is freaking amazing. We still have BK on the wheel. Let's see here. Yeah, 6,200. Are you freaking kidding me? That's massive. Like, that's a lot of freaking followers, and I'm just getting started. I'm only 8 months in. Another 8 months from now, I'll be at 16K, maybe 20K. So we're going to keep this thing cranking. All right, let's get to the wheel. Enough of my jibber jabber. Let's go. What did Don say there in the chat? Let me go look at Don's comment. Hey, surprise, surprise. I love surprises. I like money, says OG Gamer Gangsta. That's freaking hilarious. All right, let's go ahead and maybe make this bigger since Danny's not here. No, let me split it. Other way. There we go. I like it like that. I like it like that. All right, here we go. Come on. Let me move this out of the way. So we got 250, 250, 1K, NFT 50, 1K, 250, 250, 100, 500, 1,000, 100, 1K. There's a lot of 1Ks on here. I wanted to give away quite a bit today. We got donate 250. We got the bankrupt. Watch out for that guy and donate. So lots of good stuff here on the wheel. Let's go ahead and spin. We'll go ahead and start with the normal one that we always start with, which is 37G7T. 37G7T. 5 spins. Here we go. 250 viewers today. We're beating all the other shows that are talking about Solana. We're beating all the other shows that are in spaces. We got a lot of people showing up here because they understand value. All right, 100, second spin. We don't like the hype. We like to deliver value. And if you didn't listen to my Sunday service, you should go back. I know it's not Sunday, but trust me, you should go back and listen to the Sunday service. It's freaking insane how good that was. I'm going to do this really quick here since I got you guys. I want to just kind of show you what level we're working at here. I'm going to pull this up real quick. We're going to have to take a quick, oh my gosh, little detour. I'm going to just close this tab out because it's causing me an issue. There we go. Okay, let me come over here, come back out here. I'm going to show you guys something that's going to be pretty amazing. So let me click onto the right account, come over here. Look at this, 254 with all these hearts. I freaking love you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to show you an example of one of the Sunday services. This is what I took and I put together in all of my preparation, the power of preparation. These are what my talks look like for Sunday service. The lessons, why preparation is undervalued, the impact of preparation, doing the boring work, all of this stuff, right? Not only am I turning this into an opportunity to host a space, but here's production. Let me show you the production one. Production. Here is the production one. Everything that I'm doing, how I'm running this, the different examples that I gave, right? Very, very well planned out. Obviously, I fill in the gaps. I'm not reading off of a script. I fill in the gaps, but I'm going to be turning these all into articles, and then we're going to start to go deeper and deeper into each of these things. So really cool to see. I've done that for all 4 weeks of our Sunday service, and we're going to keep doing these Sunday services every week. This is a new thing that I'm rolling out. It's just part of my weekly thing. Is I wanted to create my own ministry within Skill Stacker where I'm just speaking life over everybody and encouraging them and giving them the skills-based knowledge, soft skills knowledge. So let's go here to spin number 3 for 37G7T. But we're putting a lot of heart and time into what we're doing here. Here we go. 1K. There we go. Another donate. I got a bunch of donations to do today, along with a big burn I'm doing today. I haven't done a burn in a few days. It's time for a big burn. Somebody say big burn. Come on. And 1,000. All right. Next one is 2HN1H, and then AKBEQ, and then EKOW. 2HN1H. Here we go. 259. Come on. We're going to set some records this week. We have a big interview coming this Friday. That's already locked in. 100. We look forward to that. I'm going to get another one. I'm going to try to have another one for tomorrow. We've got a couple people that I've been talking to. 1K. There we go. I have a few people I've been talking to about coming in and doing an interview. We'll see if they can show up. I forgot to talk about Money Masters because we lost Danny, but Money Masters just paid out $6.12 or 20 cents per NFT. So if you haven't gotten yourself a Money Masters yet, probably a very good idea. Another 1K. I only have a few of those, so I collected that and I was able to get my USDC payment and I put it right into Stacker. Not a freaking bad deal. What we're probably going to be doing here, just as a heads up, is Skill Stacker itself. When we get to see what happens this week, as you guys start to see what happens this week, as the chart is climbing, I am going to pull, just transparently, I am going to pull a small amount of liquidity from our new all-time high. And then I'm going to take some of that and I'm going to put it into Money Masters. I'm going to buy a bunch of those so that next month, that money that comes in, that USDC, will go back to you guys in rewards. How does that sound? So we're looking for so many different ways. I had it on my whiteboard earlier this week. All the different ways that we're filling up the rewards pool, from the NFTs to the Stacker merch to the mystery keys, to the wheel, to the game, to protocols, investment protocols like Money Masters and Baffles with the honey drops, all that stuff. So we have a lot of ways that we're going to be bringing money back to you guys. All right, 250, and then we got one more here. And then we're going to go AKBEQ, EKOW, 8GDEL. Ooh! 2HN1H just got herself an NFT. Let's go. Congratulations. That's why you want to be a king or a queen. I'll go ahead and remove that. All right. AKBEQ, here we go. Congratulations, queen. You got hooked up today. $250. First spin for AKBEQ was $250. Let's get to the second spin. $100. Let's go to the third spin. See what's going on in the chat. Nice spins. That's right. 1K. We got to keep the currency. This is a business. This isn't just a Web3 cryptocurrency that we're trying to grow. This is an actual business with technology like AI technology and our skill stacker platform and our merchandise and our content creation and our show. Like this is a full-blown business where we're generating revenues from all different pathways and strategies. So we got to keep that money flowing in. Here we go. $1K. Nice. That's good right there. Still one more spin for them. They're already at 2,300, 2,350. AKBEQ. Congratulations already. Let's see what's the next one going to be. Not a BK. 50 stacker. All right. Not bad. All right. Let's get to EKOW. Where are we at now? We're at 269. Exactly. The whole ecosystem and economy of everything that's behind us. I freaking love that. There we go. Look at that. 100. All right. Next spin. One of our people that's coming into our ecosystem is an amazing attorney. I've shared it with a couple people. But he's super bullish on Stacker, and he was sharing some stuff with me that's going on in the AI world. And I'm going to make a show specifically about that this week. I'm going to talk about copyright infringement, laws around AI, and things that you guys need to be knowing about. So just be aware of that. There's going to be some cool stuff. I might even be able to get him as a guest on the show. That's kind of one of my thoughts. But he's going to be a big part of our ecosystem and what we're doing. He just got added to our roundtable chat, which is also very cool. And he's a huge part of the Skill Stacker community and where we're going with this thing and why I'm so confident in where we're going. We have some really great people in our community that are really going to help us make some serious moves. Last spin here, 100 is for EKOW, 8GDEL. Here we go. We're also going to be changing up the show a little bit pretty soon, where once this wheel spin isn't here, we have all this extra time. We're going to be doing some call-ins. So I'll be actually getting calls in. We'll have the audio piped into the stream, and we'll be able to take some calls, and you guys can have conversations with us and ask questions and all kinds of fun stuff. So that'll be really fun, especially when we're doing donations and raising money for people. First one for 8GDEL was 1K. Let's go into here. 271. Come on, let's get this thing to 300 today. We normally have 500 to 700 people on this stream. I don't know where everybody went, if you guys are sleeping. But wake up! It's a holiday. That's what it is. It's the holiday. People are checked out. I know what that is. But that's okay. We show up 7 days a week on holidays regardless. So let's go. Come on. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? 100. And then we'll get a bunch of people watching the replay. We are still looking for sponsors. Anybody that wants to sponsor the show or sponsor an episode, you can do either one. You can be the main sponsor of the show, or you can sponsor just a single episode. All right, one more or two more spins here for 8GDEL, 50 stacker, and then last spin. Here we go. 276. Let's go. 276 is still great for a freaking holiday. And 100. There it is. All right, let's see. Who do we got next? We got 12AXE. 12AXE. I hope he doesn't hit BK. Let's go. Come on. And then BRMUP. Oh, Danny. Danny, no. Bye, Danny. Oh, Danny hits BK. I had a feeling that was going to happen. All right. It had to happen eventually. It's better him than you guys. All right. BRMUP. Sorry, Danny. I bet you he's still watching too. BRMUP. Let's go. He might not be. He's busy. Okay, here we go. BRMUP first spin. That was brutal. Come on. 250. Let's go. Next spin. One thing I'm going to be saying a lot, you're going to hear me say a lot, is you do not have enough stacker. I'm going to be posting that a lot. I'm going to be making memes about that. A lot of people here think they have enough stacker. I'm telling you, you don't have enough stacker for what's coming. Here we go. 250. There we go. Let's hit another 1K. Come on, BRMVP. Let's do it. 1K, 1K, 1K. $500. Still pretty good. All right, next. Here we go. Last spin here for BRMVP. And then we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to 4HKGP3. 100. All right, 4HKGP3. First spin out of the 5. First one is 50. All right, next one. I'm going to do 6 EWTM. I have not done 6 EWTM yet. Nice, 250. We're at 283 viewers. Come on. Let's keep the word, spread the word. Next one is going to be after this is 9Z VHU. 1K. Very nice. Another 250. Yep. Another 250. There we go. Come on. All right, last spin here for 4HKGP3. And then we're going to start going into the commanders. I think I might have one more I missed. I'm just checking. 6AEXP. Yep, 6AEXP. Okay, so we're going to go to 9Z VHU. They hit donate. All right, so now we're going to go into 9Z VHU and then 6AEXP. $250. 283. Come on. I'm going to check the chat real quick while this is spinning. Donate. There we go. I'm going to do a meme contest this week as well. Meme King did a meme contest I thought was really cool. We're going to come up with a meme contest this week. We're going to do a major prize for that. So just get ready for that. Donate. There we go. That'll be very fun. Okay. 4th spin here for 9Z VHU. They get 4 spins. And 500. There we go. All right. Now let's go over to 6AEXP. They get 5 spins. Had to double check my chart and my list here. 250. First one. Okay. Second spin. I'm curious to see who of you guys are going to show up for the mentorship call today. 100. Since it's a holiday, we get a little roll call. Only the very convicted are showing up on Labor Day, which happy Labor Day, by the way. All right, 1K stacker. 2 more spins here. 6 AEXP hits the BK. Bummer. That freaking sucks. All right. BDXW2, M1 DSB, and CG5E1. Here we go. BDXW2. $500. Let's go. All right. No days off. That's right. No days off. Just the way you want your founder to be. I will take a day off when we hit 10 million. So that's, I can't tell you the date of that, but I'm going to have a vacation at some point. Let's see here. Donate. Let's see the next one here. In the not too distant future. Just say that. 500. 327. Let's freaking go. Whoever just shared the stream helped us get a lot more people here. Welcome to the stream if you're just now tuning in. Grateful to have you here. 250. There we go. And that's the last one for BDXW2. Next one here is CG5E1. CG5E1 and then M1 DSB. Donate is the first one. $250. 2 more spins. Here we go. What's it going to be? 1K. Let's go. Stop. There we go. All right. 1K. Nice. Good little bag for you today. M1 DSB. You're next up here, fam. And then we'll go to 4U9JG and CQZRD. 1K. Dude, these 1Ks are hitting like crazy today. $250. Are you guys, I would love to know, what are you guys doing today for Labor Day? Are you working? Are you chilling? Are you kicking back? Are you at work? I would love to know. Tell me where you're at. Also, I'd love to know where you're at, where you're tuning in from right now in the world. Where in the world are you? Where are you? Here we go. Last spin here for M1 DSB. 380 views. Look at that. We're going to hit 500. Watch this. We still got 7 minutes. We'll hit 500 and 1K. Let's get to CQZRD. All these people that are winning Stacker. Look at all this Stacker we've already given away. Come on. How killer is that? 500 for CQZRD. We've given away millions of Stacker on these daily giveaways now. We are 86 episodes deep on this show already. 80. Most people don't make it past like 40 in the podcasting world. I should use a reference there. We're at 86 already. Pretty freaking impressive. 100. Well, oh, I just made me realize we got to do something special for our 100th episode. Ooh, that just gave you some ideas. All right. This is great. Now I'm thinking episode 100. I'm writing this down in big, bold text. Episode 100. Oh, man. This is going to be huge, you guys. Huge. All right. 500. All right. Next one here is J19YM. J19YM. Did I get to 4U9JG? No, I did not do 4U9JG. I got to do that one real quick. And then I'll do that. 4U9JG and then J19YM. Okay, let me do 4U9JG and their 4 spins. For U9JG's first one is 100. Let's go. Very good. Here we go. I can't wait to get my camera out of the shop so I can have the second camera. He said 100K. I can nor confirm nor deny. 1K. Third spin. Here we go. Look at all these hearts, man. That's like one of my favorite things. I just want to say this because I can see this on my phone right now. All the hearts in here, like that just, because it's not just the likes and the views, but it's also the hearts. Viewing all the way from Nigeria. Come on, man. How cool is that? Making a global impact from all over the world. Congratulations to you, blessed boy, for an amazing day. Asia. Where in Asia are you? Because that's like saying like North America, right? At this point, Asia is so big. Is that Japan? Is that China? Is that India? Because India is considered Asia. Like, where in Asia are you? Let's see here. Happy new month, legends in the house. If you missed it, I congratulated you, blessed boy, for your success. You just got 100,000 stacker this month. All right, J19YM's first one is 50 stacker. Second one here. We got purple hearts and orange hearts. Look at this. What is going on right now? I freaking love it. 500. All right. Almost at 400 views. Let's go. And a donate. Okay, one last spin here for J19YM. Come on. Don't fail me now, wheel. 1K. There we go. Philippines. I love the Philippines. Some of our best people are in the Philippines. All right, we got 3 minutes left on the show. I'm going to pause it there and do the rest offline because you just reminded me of something. And I want to show you guys. Check this out. So let me just show you guys something that's pretty freaking impressive. I'm going to come in here real quick, open this up. You guys are going to get a little sneak peek. Let me stop sharing. I'm going to do this in the last minute of the show. You guys are here. We hit 400, which is a great number to hit for a holiday. Here we go. Let me come into here. Oh, now my computer's blowing up here. Come on. Come on. Don't fail me now. Come on. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? There we go. Check this out. I'm going to pull this open. Oh, come on. My computer's lagging. I got to do this quick. Here we go. Check this out. All right. I'm going to share this tab instead. This is the Meme King. If you guys didn't know, this is the Meme King right here. This is a snapshot of a video that we're producing. This is the first draft. So it's going to look completely different when we're done. There'll be actually less him. There'll be a different intro. There's going to be a clip at the beginning. So, but I just want to show you the level of production that we do here.
Welcome to Plaster
in our
Review.
company.
Today we have another spotlight interview for you with Michael and Rebecca of Metal Arts Academy. This is going to be an exciting interview. There's going to be heart shown, tradesmanship, and wow, lots of skills working with metal and creating jewelry. Let's dive right in. Welcome, Michael and Rebecca and Metal Arts Academy. Tell me about your story, Michael. Like, where did this start, Metal Arts?
From the very beginning?
You told me earlier that you were an apprentice and you already figured out that, like, this is kind of where you wanted to go. Where'd you become an apprentice at?
It was a company in downtown San Francisco when San Francisco actually
Look how beautiful that
still
is.
had a lot
Like,
of...
come on right now. Look at this set. This is the studio that I'm in right now. Look how good that looks with the light bars right there and the grass behind them. Like, come on. And when this is edited the way that I want it to be edited, like a Forbes interview, my goal is to get these done as TV episodes and to get these published. And so this is going to be another revenue stream, another revenue generator that we'll be able to create of highlighting local businesses in our area. And this is part of our business model that we're going to be bringing to you guys, the skill stackers, where you could do stuff like this in your community. So I just wanted to show you that, kind of close it out with that. I'll make sure I get the rest of the spins done for you guys, but we have an amazing week ahead as the staking version 2 goes live. I will do a live stream. We'll do an emergency broadcast, but without the emergency on it, because that's dumb. But we will do a broadcast to make sure you guys are aware that staking 2 version 2 is live. And this is just going to be the most amazing week in our history of Skill Stacker. So if you've enjoyed this ride so far, buckle up, baby, because it's about to get really, really freaking real. All right. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and sign off because I got Mentorship Monday. Have an amazing day. God bless. And as always, keep looking up.
They told me learn the rules, but I broke the mold. Flipping the script while the story's cold. Education system's got a crack in the frame. We stacking skills they can't even name. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound. No textbook here, just codes we weave. Entrepreneur dreams that make you believe. Waves of the west with a whistle in the air. Calling out rebels who don't play fair. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound. No textbook here, just codes we weave. Entrepreneur dreams that make you believe. Waves of the west with a whistle in the air. Calling out rebels who don't play fair. TKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound. Degrees can't teach what our grind's about. The system's old, we found the route. Web breed power, we kick in the door. Rebels unite, time to even the score. STKR breaking the chains. Wade Bree riding in our veins. Freedom's a hustle, we built from the ground. Stacking the skills, now the future's unbound.